Hello, everybody. Welcome to Soul Cards. And if any part of this reading resonates, please like, comment, share, or subscribe. We'd love to hear from you guys. And if you would like to book a reading with me, all the information is on the description below. Okay, so jumping right into the messages. So I am getting the energy where you guys are gonna have a fated meeting of some sort, like something that's really written in the stars for you, and it's just been a matter of divine timing, because this connection has taken time to manifest. It's like baby steps, but when it comes in, there's just going to be a lot of conversations of, family, security, business, being able to just lay kind of everything on the plate and having a common ground. It's just been a matter of divine timing. And your person is really getting ready to leave things behind. Your divine masculine, with whatever anything that they have put you through, spiritually, physically, anything. If you message this person and maybe this person didn't get back to you, or maybe because you kind of made you feel like you were crazy, your divine masculine is really, sorry about everything that has gone on in the connection, because they noticed that they were in a karmic situation, in a toxic situation, where there was someone trying to play your label. If this person is your twin flame and they would have been with someone else thinking that they're with their twin flame, and now they're really realizing that you're the twin and that God is really the one that has control of all this. Just, if you guys tuned in on my past readings, like, these type of relationships are the type of relationships that are going to make you feel all type of emotions. They're going to make you feel all type of things in your life. And one of them is kind of forgiveness, like you forgiving your divine masculine or divine feminine, if you're in the divine masculine energy. And one of the things of your divine masculine learning also is learning to apologize, learning to, not get involved in the ego energy, and really realizing that the one who has the control of these type of relationship is God. Even though we don't see the behind the scenes work, but anytime like twins encounter is something that's really super divine, and everything is about divine timing. So this is definitely gonna come in. Like, I'm getting just bigly that your divine masculine is really not showing their true feelings, but they are. I feel like a big sense of peace and just your divine masculine really developing feelings for you in a physical level, noticing that there is more out of what they've been seeing in their own eyes right now. There's something bigger, more. There's a spiritual connection that's really divinely guided. When God created you, he created one part. Like, you got a twin flame is pretty much the same soul. So God creates you and he splits you in half, and it's the divine feminine and the divine masculine energy. And there's something always that connects twin flames. Twin flames are very rare. It could be that you guys were born in the same city but don't live in the same area, in the same city, in the same country, but something of how you guys grew up, it's really similar. Like, it could be like something cultural that it's really similar. It could be that you both are the same sign. It could be that you both were born at the same time. You guys follow maybe the same career path. Anything that connects you and your person, you know, you and your twin, I feel like everything that I'm mentioning, your person is kind of realizing, you know, what it is that connects you both, because it's really being divinely presented. If you were divinely presented with information about your person first by God and the universe, why wouldn't you think that God would do the same to this person? It's the time. Your divine masculine is gonna communicate. It's funny because I said communicate, and I saw the bottom of the deck, then I flipped it and it says text message. There is gonna be some sort of communication when with your divine masculine. You know, they're just kind of giving me an energy where it's really slow pace for some reason. I just feel like your divine masculines really know that they need to come in properly, you know, with everything that needs to be removed out of their life to really come forward, you know, properly. Like, you know, I don't know. I am just getting the energy where, like, the magnetic attraction between you and your person is kind of undeniable right now. Kind of maybe your person is just really on their head, like overthinking. I've been saying that somebody has been overthinking, but it's like more than ever before, and it's just really pushing this person to make changes. God is pushing this person to make changes if you have been realizing those changes, because I feel like a part of you have been really realizing that something is really shifting. Whatever you saw, you know, what is really shifting? Let's ask. What is shifting? Okay, what is shifting? Yeah. Your person just really surrendering and, you know, really realizing what is divine and what is not. They have a lot of karmic energies around them. And since you've been knowing about the spiritual connection and your higher self's been working in higher realms, you are illuminating what they need to really watch their back from. What is karmic and what is not. This person is learning how to surrender, how you also learned how to surrender, because you've been constantly surrendering. But there's a lot of fears. This person is afraid of just making the wrong choice. But there's a lot of deception, and the person that they're with, whatever there is, like, there was a situation where there was broken trust and, you know, maybe some type of cheating or whatever. And what's going on is that this is being divinely illuminated, because in higher realms, you both are connected in the fifth dimension, and right now, it's just honestly in the spiritual side, you both are not happy. You know, like, it brings a lot of pain spiritually, not being able to be with your person. And more of you haven't been through a period with your person in a long period of time, where God is really intervening, because it's like your higher selves are like kind of begging to God, like, can we do this already? And it's what kind of you kind of been perceiving also in your life, you know, kind of like, when is it gonna happen? Because I know that my collective has been knowing about the twin flame journey for a period of time, and that's why there's a whole lot of divine intervention right now, where God is like is being so strategic of how this is everything gonna come to light. and it's already occurring on the now. This is already like I do speak about 5D energy, but we've been getting a lot of like 3D energy. What we've been speaking for months is kind of occurring right now on the now, where this person is missing you. Like, they really want this sacred union. Like, they know that you're their person, and I'm really getting their energy where this person is really gonna be single, not in a commitment, like really coming in with a proper commitment and just be able to heal all type of wounds. Because collective, you might have childhood wounds that you kind of put on the back burner and you don't even really realize that you have them. Or you might have been wounded in the past. It doesn't need to be necessarily physical. It could be mentally abused, whatever type of wounds you have had in the past, and you not being with your person and like spiritually, it kind of really, how do I say this, like it kind of really makes you like look in the mirror and really recognize all these wounds. And when this person comes in, it really allows you to heal everything. Because with the amount of pain that these twin flame journeys bring, I'm just gonna lay it out there, like, twin flame journeys are not like soulmate journeys, which the soulmate, you meet them and it's like, oh, that perfect love, yeah, we all meet. Twin flame journeys, the more spiritual you are, the older your soul is, the more you and your twin have reincarnated and come into this life and come in together and just do these cycles, the more painful it is. Because you need these are not the type of relationship that we have as humans, as a perception of a relationship, where it's all the perfect love. No, this is the type of love that makes you really look in the mirror, because it spiritually pushes you. And God really wants you guys to know that all this work that you've been doing, it's not been in vain. Because I've mentioned this also in previous readings of mine, that is no coincidence that these type of twin flame journeys are all coming in together now, and they're having sacred marriages by God. Because it's not the first time that you guys are spiritually married in the fifth time, because your higher selves go through a spiritual marriage first before you guys kind of get together. But that's kind of a new era thing, because if you would have been married, just think about it, if you would have been married in previous lives by God, wouldn't you still be with your person? But it's because this is the lifetime where all these twin flame connections are really coming in together. It's different. A lot of awakenings. People are having more spiritual awakenings. People are having knowing more about twin flames. That for me is a big message. It's a big message where all these twin flame journeys are going to be really eternal marriages. And whatever blockages that has been blocking the connection, there is really going to be some unexpected change because of all the divine intervention that is really going on the connection right now. Where everything kind of, I'm getting a fifth dimension energy where everything is really being laid on the table right now. The good, the bad, and with your higher selves on the other side. Because if you've been tuning in with me, and if you're new, welcome to my channel. But your higher, everything on the spiritual world, everybody feel like the spiritual world is really mystical, but it's really not. Everything is really defined. Angels are angels. God is God. And your higher selves, because a lot of people think that your higher selves is like God, and because I've spoken to like just people in general out there, and people feel like higher selves is like you connecting to like God or whatever, but no, your higher self is you on the other side. Imagine like you, one day they disappear and like you wake up in the 5th dimension and you're there. That's you, pretty much. The ego, it's all that energy that you kind of leave behind, and like it's you, but like a really old version of you. And your higher selves on the other side kind of like lay everything on the table, the good, the bad, what you want, what you don't want, and it's really kind of to get to know each other. And that's why twins, when you meet your twin, one runs and then the other chases the connection, but it's because God really allows this get to know each other on the other side to really like, how do I say this, to really have, make this unbreakable bond between both of you. And this is kind of the new era that we're getting with twin flames, where they're really being connected on this 5th dimension, where in previous lifetimes, maybe it really wasn't possible because of the amount of energy of the egos that was involved. But now it's really different. And that's why it's so painful, because spiritual processes, you guys, I feel like if you're someone that's spiritually inclined, or spiritual processes in general, or ego does or whatever, it comes always with a burden. And even these type of relationships come with a burden at first. And it's really hard to go through. And like, really, God has you all in mind, because all of you collective are his chosen ones, and more my collective. I pray for my collective always, and more the girls I've spoken to you guys, if I've spoken to you guys, like, you guys know you are, I pray for my collective. And I know you guys are really God's chosen ones, and God really wants these relationships to manifest for you. Like, he has your back 100%, even though you don't see it sometimes. But yeah, I'm getting an energy where, I don't know, I feel like your person is really keeping tabs on you right now. And there's just gonna be so much hurt of whatever they're going through. And you've been also through so much hurt that, I feel like you guys are gonna come in together and kind of cope, really, and really be able to heal those wounds. Like, once it really manifests for you, it's gonna be something really abundant, I'm getting. And this person is just really recognizing the amount of lies and deception that has gone about, karmic energies and the people that surround them. And that, you are coming in with this beautiful energy where you guys can have something really beautiful and abundant. They are really seeing you as like their queen of their life, where, there is going to be a really good amount of security with you both. And we got the twin flame card here, and the missing you. Your twin flame is really recognizing that you were the one, because with however it was presented to you, I'm getting bigly, I feel like with the amount of work that you guys are both done in the fifth dimension, everything is just really being intensified, where this person is really not being able to deny that, you are their twin, you are their person. But there's a lot of fears right now. A lot of fears. And your person is really working to overcome these fears so they could come forward properly. And yeah, I'm getting an energy where there's just some sort of breakup right now. And it's really having your person really anxious. And your divine masculine was like, it's like really seeing, like, how did I not see this before? And you were the one who is illuminating the path of this breakup. And whatever this breakup is, like, it's not something, I feel like this breakup, it's not something like, oh, this is something that is really being pushed by God, where this person is like, okay, God told me. I just saw 21:21 on my clock of the recording. With your your twin flame, this breakup is being divinely guided. Like, it's like God told me, you know what I'm saying? Like, when you get on your knees and you're like, God, tell me the answer, then I don't know, kind of that energy. And that's what's really shifting. And if this person has not communicated, this person is definitely getting ready to communicate. But really in their head. But, really, this is really a period of time for you, collective, where I feel like there's gonna be a lot of healing that's gonna go on with you, because I feel like a lot of you have been feeling the heavy energy. And that's what's really making the change also. Like, this person, higher selves, and you also, in higher realms, you both are really tired of hurting each other. And that's why this person is, ready to make this change, ready to communicate, ready to rebuild what needs to be rebuilt, because they might not know what a twin flame is or whatever, because maybe they're more logical or they're not spiritually inclined, but they do feel like you are their soulmate. Like, you both have a spiritual connection. Like, you both could maybe communicate telepathically. And if this has manifested for you in higher realms, you guys, if you connect more spiritually and connect more to higher realms, you are able to see and communicate whenever God wants to give you messages. With meditation, with dreams. And yeah, I think I'm gonna leave it right here, you guys. And I hope you enjoyed it. Please like, comment, share, subscribe. And if you would like to book a reading with me, all the information is on the description.